Praised be Jesus Christ. Dico vobis, quie lapids clam. Truly I say to you, if they keep silent, the stones will cry out. The contradictory reports regarding Jorge Mario Bergoglio's health cast disturbing shadows over the management of Vatican communication. Some believe that the Pope has already passed away and that this fact is being concealed. It is evident that the Vatican and the Bergoglian Deep Church are in a state of panic and will do everything they can to rally the support of the cardinals around a candidate who will continue the Bergoglian revolution. There are those who have every interest in burying their own crimes along with Bergoglio. In the United States, a frontal clash is unfolding between the episcopate and the Trump administration, following the scandal involving funds from the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, which exposed the Catholic Church's complicity in the immigration business. It is imperative to prevent the progressive hierarchy from ensuring a successor to Bergoglio, that is, another usurper on the chair of Peter, one who would be his heir and continue his legacy. Before driving the final nail into Bergoglio's coffin, it is essential and urgent to shed light on the usurpation he has carried out and on the occupation of the Catholic Church by a corrupt and treacherous hierarchy whose sole purpose is to destroy it from within. The maneuvers of the St. Gallen Mafia in collaboration with the ultra-progressive left, the unpunished crimes of Theodore McCarrick, his role within democratic administrations, the influence he wielded in appointing his successors, all of whom are homosexual and corrupt, designated to hold key positions in America and the Vatican. McCarrick's dealings with the Chinese communist regime in the drafting of the secret agreement, the role of the Jesuits in promoting the globalist agenda, the scandalous cover-ups by Bergoglio of notorious abusers and deviants, the suppression of the dossier on Vatican corruption, handed over by Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI to Bergoglio in April 2013, which was ignored. Bergoglio's role in the crime against humanity perpetrated through the COVID-19 pandemic and the imposition of vaccines, the cynical exploitation of illegal migrants aimed at dismantling the social fabric of the West. All this and more confirm that the Bergoglian Church is not merely complicit in the subversive plan of the World Economic Forum, but a key player in it. On all these matters, the faithful have the right to know the truth. After years of lies, deception and silence, it is necessary to acknowledge the fraud of Jorge Mario Bergoglio and bring him to trial, restoring truth and justice. This is demanded by the victims of his reprisals, his acts of intimidation, his complicity in the crimes of his sponsors and his protégés. Investigations must be conducted into his past life and the crimes committed in Argentina, which explain why he has never visited his homeland. An international criminal alliance has joined forces to eliminate Benedict XVI, forcing him to resign and replacing him with a globalist puppet. This was admitted by Cardinal Godfried Daniels himself, referring to the St. Gallen Mafia. He reiterated this during a speech at Villanova University on October 11, 2013. The plan was also devised by the founder and president of Voices of Progress, a lobbying group focused on climate change, migration, and other woke issues, as she discussed it with John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, in emails published by WikiLeaks. The so-called Catholic Spring relied on Jorge Mario Bergoglio, a corrupt and easily manipulated figure, fraudulently installed as Pope. We call upon the authorities of the United States of America and Argentina to provide documents and evidence regarding these facts. This will confirm that Jorge Mario Bergoglio has never been the Pope of the Catholic Church. All his acts of governance and magisterium are null and void. All his appointments, including those of the cardinals, who are supposed to elect his successor, are likewise invalid. It is time to face the truth with courage, so that the liberation of the Catholic Church from the subversives who have occupied it for too long, in order to destroy it, may be radical and authentic. And so that the accomplices of this fraud, who are still in the Vatican and will outlive Bergoglio, may be exposed and brought to justice before their criminal actions succeed in destroying the evidence of the crimes they have committed. Praised be Jesus Christ.